Three signs, three things to know that your gym is failing. Trajectory is everything, ladies and gentlemen. And we need to know whether your plane is crashing or the ground is coming up, but the inevitable may be happening to you. Your gym is on the way down and you need to find out what are the signs and how you could potentially save it. My name is James Robinson. I'm the co-founder of the Gym Owner Network. I also run March on Gyms, and we do gym ownership better than anyone else. We're all about creating highly profitable, highly premium, coach-led gyms that allows gym owners like you to actually sleep at night, to rest easy, to know that you're growing something really meaningful and really special, rather than laying awake at night going, how the fuck am I going to grow this thing? So let's talk about the signs. This is an airplane. You may or may not be able to make it out, but use your imagination. There's wings, what have you. And we've got to talk about trajectory. Now, what some of you feel like you're doing is kind of just coasting along. The first sign is if this is how your business feels, one step forward, one step back, 165 members this week, 162 members the next week, and it's constantly like this. This right here is failure. Because what you don't recognize is that the floor level, being your expenses, doesn't just stay flat. The costs are rising, the cost to hire staff, the cost for you to be able to grow the business or do anything, this is only coming up. So whatever timeline you see this period, whatever that is, it could be 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, but whatever it is, this is the moment where it all comes crashing down. Whether you've had enough, whether you've burnt out, whether you've lost your one key staff member and now it's just left to you and you're like, fuck it. Maybe you've gone and tried to go and do another career, or perhaps you decided you needed to go online as well. Or perhaps you had to go get another job just so that you could make extra cash. This, my friends, is the reality for many gym owners. So, one of the most important things is this idea about trajectory. What is the trajectory that we're moving on? And if we think about an XY axis being time and success, if we can think about revenue moving up, obviously it's never as linear, but expenses not growing at the same rate, that trajectory means that we have a fantastic model and we're moving in the right direction. However, if as you grow and you service more members, let's say here you're at 120 members and you've got 3 coaching staff, but then when you jump to 140 members, you jump to 4 coaching staff, and this margin actually gets eaten up. So the gap doesn't actually get bigger, it gets tighter. Then you know this margin and this model doesn't work. So if we can expand these two between operating costs and the potential earnings of the business, can it scale? Then you've got a model really worth looking at. So trajectory is really key. Now, 3 things to know your gym is failing. The first one is going to be always down to what is your net gain rate? Okay, so your net gain. Now, this is probably the worst number for you guys right now to go and calculate. Wherever you are and whenever you watch this, I want you to look at a period of about 6 to 12 months prior from this moment and go, how many members came in new and how many members have left? And what is our net gain rate over that period? Let's say you signed 30 members in the last 10 months, but you lost 25 members during that 10-month period. Your net gain rate is 5. So you gained 30, you lost 25, your net gain is 5. That means for the last 10 months, all you have to show for your work is 5 extra members. That's pretty nasty. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. That's a really important number to get that data. Another sign that you know your gym is failing is you have to go from one paid strategy to the next. So you only rely on paid. If you only rely on paid, you're making a rod for your own back. Because within that brick and mortar facility, within that radius to which you're situated, if you constantly you're constantly fishing with the same bait on the hook, you're eventually going to run out of things to sell to people. You're going to ruin your reputation, and you're not going to be able to attract people through all the other mechanisms that you need to when it comes to marketing and advertising a great coach-led service in your area. All the kind of relationship, affiliate, reputational marketing things that happen offline or maybe old school are super important to authenticate what happens in paid. Paid is one of multiple rods in the water. It's not the only rod. So if you're sitting there right now and you're like, do you know what, my gym's fine, but the only marketing we're doing is paid, it's actually a sign that your plane is crashing. Because guess what? Costs to acquire new leads are just going to come up. The costs to acquire new sales is just going to go up. The cost to market is going to go up. Okay, so you've got net gain, one sign. If it's really low, huge problem. The next one is paid. And the last one is you. Is if you take a step out of the business, does the plane come crashing down? Are you the key person, bottleneck kind of guy? Are you the female founder who's like, I'm the only one who can do what we do. No one else can do what I do. I get it. I've been that guy. I was that gym owner too. But the reality is you are the problem. You are the reason why the business is failing. You are the reason why you can't attract great staff. You are the reason why you can't lead and delegate. You are the problem. But you know what's really relieving? Is you're the solution as well. A lot of what we do in the Gym Owner Network is about transforming you, the gym owner, into becoming your highest performing self as a business owner who sells a coaching service, which means that your personal growth is of our utmost importance. That, to me, my friends, is the key. So if you can recognize the fact that like your net gain shows fucking nothing, a good net gain per month for a gym is around 4 to 6 on average. Net gain 4 to 6 for a good coach-led gym, I would say that is good. It's not great, it's not excellent, it's good, it's steady, I'm happy with that. So this particular gym, over a 10-month period, we should have been at least around 35 net gain, all right? Then paid, and then you. So how do we fix it? So this particular one, if we were to draw a line, this one, that amount of members over that time isn't necessarily a bad thing, but losing that amount of members over time, we need to try and fix up. This says to me two things. One, we need to drop attrition, okay? So we need to lose less members, okay? So if you're a large group gym doing between 3.5% and 5% attrition rates, that is from a market standard, looking at the data of serving over 150 gyms, I'd say that's acceptable. If you're a small group training facility, less than 3%, between that 2 and 3% is a sweet spot. So we want to bring that down for now, for reference, around 3%. Then in terms of new sales, we really want to think about how we can bring that up to over a 10-month period. We surely want to be getting anywhere between 6 to 8 new members a month, at the very least. So that's the first thing. The next thing is your marketing from a paid standpoint. If you're running paid and you don't have email marketing in place, that's the first thing you do. Start allowing email marketing to indoctrinate these people who you are paying to hear your shit. Send them some good emails, give them some value, share some success stories, build some trust. That would be the first thing to do, so you can start to own that data and indoctrinate that ecosystem rather than just be left to, they didn't buy, they didn't answer on the first call, they're dead to me. My leads are shit, the agency's terrible, all that stuff. And then the last one is probably take yourself to the mirror right now, take your right hand, slap yourself in the face and be like, I'm the reason that this gym is not growing. I need to step up, all right? And anytime a gym owner has really lent into this humility of like, fuck, I'm gonna bring my ego down, and I'm gonna put my hand up and go, coach, how can I get the work done? Show me what I need to do. I promise I'll execute. And if you do that, Whether you work with us or you find a fantastic mentor who can help you and guide you and build a phenomenal business and teach you all around running a profitable gym, leading a profitable, high-performing team, teach you how to price appropriately, teach you the strategy to grow your gyms, teach you how to find scale, to buy back time, to find freedom, to be the man or the woman you want to be, to live your high-performing self. If you can find that person that's not us, then good for you. But you need to go there with a level of real humility and hunger and drive to do the fucking work. Don't speak it, do it. And if you do that, this whole thing changes. And then I'm going to see signs that your gym is not on a trajectory of down, but it's moving in the right direction. The Gym Owner Network way, highly profitable, highly premium, and a lot of success for you.